This week on Nevada Outback, we are here at the Lovelock Caves, one of the most historical and cultural significant sites in all of Nevada.
Welcome to Nevada Outback.
All right, so we're pulling up to the Lovelock Cave. Google Maps did not do
Doesn't do it justice.
Doesn't do it justice for the size and scope of this thing. It's a lot more pronounced coming out of the ground than what it looks like on Google Earth. It's millions of years old that this was formed back when this was underwater, in a prehistoric, I'm guessing an ocean, and look at that.
Second of them.
Yeah, that's great. All right, well, we're gonna go up here and park and start getting our stuff out. Welcome to Nevada Outback.
That's beautiful out here.
On the bathroom.
What's completely awesome is wherever we go on so much of these adventures so far, it's so quiet. Now, Interstate 80 is way out here. You could just hear a light hum of the vehicles. But all you hear out here is nothing. It's amazing. It's rad.
So from 10,000 to 75,000 years ago, this entire area was covered by water. Lake Lahontan filled from Reno to McDermott, and it's estimated that the water level was 100 feet above us in this cave formation.
So here at Lovelock Cave, the Paiute tribe used the cave as a storage facility. After excavation of the guano, they found 20,000 articles, which included the world's oldest duck decoys. So it's just amazing, the history here. It's just amazing to think that back in the day, our Native Americans had such vast and awesome real estate. So back when the miners discovered Lovelock Cave, this wasn't the original entrance. There was another entrance to the west, but this is now the entrance you'll come through when you come here to visit. Unless I mean the bats are down under here. They might be up inside these channels.
Yeah.
That's probably where they are, because that's where it'd be the darkest.
Let's go. I mean, there's holes in cracks that go all the way back up in there, too.
They asked us, they're like, please don't go into the dirt.
Wow, look at that back in there. There's the ceiling from... strange without being able to see. There's a ceiling from when it was burned. Nice. Here in the Lovelock Cave, the original opening is back here behind us. And 1,500 years ago, there was a major earthquake. Rockfall came down, boulder basically closed it in.
So when they blasted this out in about 1911, what they discovered is the floor was actually 14 feet higher. Now below us here, you have probably a good 20 or 30 foot drop down into the cave. And the floor was about 14 feet higher. And what they discovered was it was full of bat guano. So they decided to start mining it. And over the years, they got about 250 tons.
So in 1912, while they were mining the guano, they got down to the surface, to the bottom, and in the screens they started to discover artifacts. And at that time they realized that this was an actual ancient burial ground.
So the Lovelock Cave is not very big. It's only about 150 feet long by 35 feet wide. And when you first enter the cave, you'll notice a black ceiling. So after the excavation of the back guano, this is what it would have looked like when people first started to settle here. Now, the native people used this as a burial site for their ancestors, which is why this place is extremely sacred to them today. Now, what they found were humans with red hair. Now, they weren't exceptionally tall. They were 6 feet or less. The Northern Paiutes speak of a legend concerning a tribe of red-headed people called Sitika, who lived near the Lovelock Cave. They were claimed to be cannibalistic in nature, feeding on the Northern Paiute people. They were claimed to live on boats on the Humboldt Sink. Some versions of the legend claimed that they were giants, while others do not. Sarah Winnemucca, a famous Northern Paiute woman, talks about this in her book, Life Among the Paiutes. In her story, she says the Paiutes eventually attacked the red-headed giants, forcing them into the cave and setting it ablaze. According to one version of the legend, all of the red-headed giants perished within the cave. According to another, some may have escaped.
Lovelock Cave is located in an outcrop of Middle Jurassic limestone and marble, formed from the sediments of coral reefs and sea animals shells 175 to 160 million years ago. The wavy folds or valleys and anticlines in the limestone created by the movement of the earth can be seen around the cave's entrance. Lovelock Cave was located in the hinge line of a fold.
All right, guys, so we just finished up here at the Lovelock Caves. What an amazing experience. This place is amazing, to say the least. And we just wanted to do this quick summary. If you bring your family out here, it's completely open to the public. All we ask, the BLM and us, is that you keep a level of respect. When you go inside the cave, you can see the cave entrance. When you go inside the cave, there is a couple platforms that they ask you to stay on, because if you go into the dirt, you will actually be stepping on the ancient burial grounds that it still exist here. So respect the ancestors, okay? Going up this road here, you'll find bathrooms,
Picnic tables.
picnic tables, thank you, and everything that you guys can actually come out here and have a good time.
Down here behind the camera, you get a great view of a lake. We're fortunate enough that it's full this season because of our heavy winter last year.
Now also, when you come here with your families, there is a nice nature trail going all the way around the cave. You can actually see a family coming down right there, and it goes all the way around with certain points of historical significance and, you know, natural significance to check out.
We'd also like to thank the BLM's Winnemucca field office for getting us all the permissions to film out here, make sure everything's legal, and to make sure that, you know, we're respecting the Native Americans. Big thumbs up to them. So again, the BLM, thanks a lot for just making sure everything's cool with this.
And the archaeologist Tanner Whetstone also gave us a lot of information, historical and cultural, so we didn't sound like complete idiots out here, because we're not geologists, biologists, or any sort of ists. He helped us out immensely, so we can give you the accurate information and scientific data about this cave. So if you guys come out here, it's right about probably about 20 minutes away from Lovelock, down a dirt road, about an hour and a half east of Reno. Excellent place to bring your family. It's not too far, beautiful weather, it's great. So we really hope you come out here, and when you do, as always, leave no trace and respect the land.
What he said. We're out.